righty, y'all. All right. Let's go. We are going to be breaking for you right now, right this moment, our 2024-25 Panini Select Prizm EPL Soccer Hobby and White Sparkle 3-box, 3-pack mixer. Pick your team number 2. Let's go. I'll read off the names of what's what, and we will get right into it. I got Bear with Aston Villa, Bear with Brentford, Bear with Everton, Bear with Nottingham Forest, Bear with West Ham United, Bear with Wolverhampton, Brunner with Arsenal, Brunner with Man City, Brunner with Arsenal, Brunner with Manchester United, Chopbox with Man City, J.R. Morling with Brighton, J.R. Morling with Fulham, J.R. Morling with Newcastle, John with Liverpool, Laron with Ipswich, Laron with Southampton, Man Justin, Crystal Palace, Mr. Dr. Pepper, Bournemouth, Mr. Dr. Pepper, Leicester City, Pan with Chelsea, and Pust with Tottenham. Let's get right into it. Good luck, y'all. We will start with the box. The box is the box. It's the way to go. Let's keep it moving on these other breaks. Got some things coming. Some things coming your way. I can feel it. Create a little bit more space here and push these back. This down. Good luck on the EPL. I remember watching these games as a young lad on Saturday mornings. Great matches. Always entertaining. Always entertaining. Ooh. Definitely an auto in there. Just saw it slip by. Some of these are very challenging to open. But they say nothing that's easy is ever that good, and nothing good is ever easy. So let's get into it. Breaks coming your way. We'll get right into the packs here. Was really in there. Oh, we got something there. Interesting. Something shielded from my eyes and yours. Some of these, I swear, they're like really went heavy on the glue. Want to keep it a secret under lock and key. Some of them are just like butter. Set aside the sparkle. God damn. Almost want to bust out the scissors like YG has done in the past with some of these. All right. Let's see what we got in this first box here. Let's see what we got in this first box, Mojo. We got some numbered cards. I can see them. Oh, we have a really nice patch. Lisandro Martinez. That is going to be going to Manchester United. Lisandro Martinez. First card hit Mojo with a patch. Very nice. And that is, once again, Man United. Man U. Very nice. Tino. Samuel. Looks like a variation here. John Duran. 122 out of 140 on the variation. Nice. 122 out of 140 on the purple variation. John Duran. That looks like, my colors are not mistaken, Aston Villa. Yes, it is. Aston Villa. Very nice. And Morgan Rogers. That is non-numbered. Put these cards in here in an interesting sort of fashion. They're every which way. James Hill. And we got a variation. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Number 1 out of 20 to Liverpool. Liverpool, 1 out of 20. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Nice hit, Liverpool. Very nice. And non-numbered. João Gomez. I don't think that's numbered. Nope, not numbered. Just a card insert. The card. And select. João. And number to 140. 133 out of 140. Mikel Damsgaard. 133. I'm just going to set that aside. Let me just double check this one. I'm surprised this was not numbered. Or did I miss it? João Gomez. Looks different for some reason. I'll set that aside. All right. Flynn Downs. Flynn Downs. Non-numbered. John Duran. And very nice. We got a Nick Pope. Nick Pope, Newcastle to 150. Nick Pope. Rodri. And we got a future. Select future. Where'd you go? And Evan Nielsen. This is going to be a patch. Very nice looking patch there. That is Evan Nielsen. And that is going to Bournemouth. Nice patch there. Bournemouth. Equalizers, Ollie Watkins. Select. Equalizers, Rasmus Holland. Man U. And Arsenal, we got a 16 out of 25 on the auto. Jens Lehmann, Arsenal, to 25 on the auto. That is a nice looking card there. Jens Lehmann, 16 out of 25. Nice hit. Arsenal. The Gunners. I like it. Looks like we got some gold in here. Some gold is coming your way. And future Rico Lewis. Manchester City. 6 out of 10. Rico Lewis, Man City. 6 out of 10. Very nice. Very nice. Unstoppable. Mickey Van de Ven. Mickey Van de Ven to 99. Nice. That is going to be going to Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur. All right, and last but not least, Rasmus Holland, Manchester United. All right, I'm going to save the white sparkle for last. Let's get into this next box here. Saving that white sparkle for last. Saving it for last. Let's go. There we go. Let's go. Second box mojo here. Jesus Christ. Some of these are like really, really stuck. All right. Let's get into it. Heung-min Son out of 140, Tottenham. Heung-min Son. Christian Romero. Holland. Unstoppable. And we got a patch auto. Antoine Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo on the patch auto. Nice looking card there. That is going to be going to Bournemouth. That's their second big hit, Bournemouth. And that was a really good value spot. Antoine Romero, nice hit. I'm sorry, Antoine Semenyo. Bournemouth. Bournemouth with some nice hits. Good value play there. There's always good value plays in these boxes, I swear. Aston Villa. Jamie Vardy on the equalizer. And Evan Nielsen. Saw him earlier. And we got a 47 out of 75. Joshua Zirkzee. Zirkzee out of 75. Nice looking card there. That is going to be going to Man U. Man U. Nice. Future. James Madison on the variation. And looks like we got an auto or a patch here. Boom, Andre. Andre with a patch. That is numbered to 49. Looks like Wolverhampton, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Wolverhampton. The Wanderers. Not always a mainstay in the EPL, but a nice card nonetheless. Andre. 249. Very nice. Wolverhampton. And we have Bruno Fernandes. And right off the top, pink. Eberechi Eze. Eberechi Eze, 22 out of 25. Crystal Palace. Nice hit, Crystal Palace. I like it. Out of 25, 22 out of 25. Crystal Palace. Christopher Nkunku. Chelsea. Arsenal. Future. And we got a patch. Lucas Digne. Lucas Digne. That is Aston Villa on the patch. Aston Villa. Not always a contender team, but certainly a mainstay in the EPL, I would say. Aston Villa. Got that very distinctive maroon and light blue. And boom. Flynn Downs. That is out of 125. Very nice. Alexander Isak. Ollie Watkins. Andre. And out of 150, we've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin out of 150. Nice. And Mateus Cunha. Mateus Cunha, non-numbered. And out of 49 to Brentford, Fabio Carvalho. Fabio Carvalho out of 49. Brentford. Brentford FC. All right, let's do this last box, and we will get right into the sparkles. Twinkle, twinkle, sparkle, sparkle. Last box mojo. Let's go. Last box mojo. Good luck, y'all. Best of luck. All right, let's go. Last box mojo. Miles Lewis Skelly on the rookie card. Miles Lewis Skelly, Arsenal. Authentic Impressions. Rodrigo Gomez to 99. Rodrigo Gomez to 99. Lucas Benvigal on the rookie card. Lucas Benvigal. And looks like we got a patch here. Adam Wharton. Crystal Palace with the patch. Very nice. Adam Wharton. Crystal Palace patch. There we go. Feature. Rodri out of 140. Set that there. Mats Wiefner. If y'all are paying attention in the chat, we did just price to close the Resurgence. Love to close that out. Unstoppable, Justin Kluivert. Might be the son of Patrick Kluivert. Incredible Dutchman. And we have an auto. Bart Verbruggen. That is going to Brighton and Hove. Interesting. That is on the extra thick auto. Bart Verbruggen. Interesting. Equalizer. Unstoppable. Ezri Honza. That is non-numbered. Aston Villa. Ezri Honza. And this is an interesting looking card. Alejandro Garnacho. Man United. Number 1 out of 49. Number 1 out of 49. Haven't really seen one with that type of background to it. It's really cool. Very unique. Man United. Alejandro Garnacho. Equalizers. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin. That is numbered to 125. Nice. Cole Palmer on the variation. And our last stack mojo. Rasmus Holland, field level. Nice on the gold. Doesn't appear to be numbered. Nice. Bern Leno. That is to 140. Nice. Alejandro Garnacho. Non-numbered. And looks like we got a nice extra thick patch here. Lenny Yoro. Also to Man United. Lenny Yoro. Man U with the patch. Man U's been hitting. Go for that big team mojo. You get those big hits with the patch. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like it. All right, we'll get right into these sparkles. Twinkle, twinkle, sparkle, sparkle. You're a star, baby. Let's go. What do we got? Oh, come on now. Don't do me with the extra glue on these. I'm going to rip these cards in half. All right. Robert Sanchez on the sparkle. Robert Sanchez. Ferguson and Ramon Sosa. Ferguson and Ramon Sosa. Oh my God. Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Hussein Mazraoui. Man United. And Tommy Doyle. Tommy Doyle. Wolverhampton. Last pack. Mojo. Let's go. They make these like really hard. It's like they want you to rip the card in half with the pack. Cody Gampo. Cody Gampo. Very nice. Mason Mount. And Mateus Cunha. And that's going to do it. We'll do a quick recap of this break, and we'll move on. Robert Sanchez. Lenny Yoro.
I've been updating the chat.
Okay. Alejandro Garnacho. Bart Verbruggen. Adam Morton. Rodrigo Gomez.
$2.99 Bears, Patriots. Patriots have chances at Tom Brady autos. Let's do it, y'all.
Fabio Carvalho. Lucas Digne. Eberechiezi. Andre. Joshua Xerxes. Antoine Semenyo. Mickey Van de Ven. Rico Lewis. Jans Lemon. Jans Lehman. Evan Nielsen. Trent Alexander Arnold. John Duran. And Lisandro Martinez. Very nice. Thanks for joining us with Fire Break. We'll get right into some more breaks coming up, coming your way. That was our 24-25 Panini Select Prizm EPL Soccer Hobby and White Sparkle.